Hi everyone, welcome back. We can continue exercise 15a. Now we can do question number 24. In the given figure, QR is parallel to AB and DR is parallel to QB. Prove that PQ square is equal to PD into PA. Given a QR parallel to AB and DR parallel to QB. DR parallel to QB and QR parallel to AB. Consider triangle PQB. So how can we write that? PQB. If we are considering triangle PQB, PD divided by PQ is equal to PR divided by PB. Considering PQB, this triangle, PD divided by PQ is equal to PR divided by PB. Let it be equation number 1. Since DR is parallel to QB. These two are parallel, it is given. Next consider triangle PAB. This triangle PAB. Given QR is parallel to AB. So we can write PQ divided by PA. Since QR is parallel to AB, we can write PQ divided by PA is equal to PR divided by PB. Let it be equation number 2. Equating 1 and 2, we will get PR by PB. Here also PR by PB. So we can equate 1 and 2. So we can write PD by PQ is equal to PQ divided by PA. Cross multiply, PQ square is equal to PD into PA. Next question number 25. Through the midpoint M of the side CD of a parallelogram ABCD, the line BM is drawn intersecting diagonal AC in L and AD produced in E. Prove that EL is equal to 2BL. Given M is the midpoint of CD, since M is the midpoint, DM will be equal to MC. So we can consider triangle EDM and MBC. These two triangles EDM and MBC. These two triangles we can consider. Since M is a midpoint, now we discuss what DM is equal to MC. That is, since M is a midpoint. So it is given. DM is equal to MC. Then EMD and CMD, these two are vertically opposite angles. Next look at EDM. EDM will be equal to MCB. EDM will be equal to MCB, this triangle, MCB, so this angle. Since AD and BC are parallel, DC is the transversal, these two are alternate angles. So EDM will be equal to MCB. So we got one side and two angles. Two angles and this side. So we studied congruency. We can say that these two triangles are congruent because two angles and one side is equal to the two angles and one side of another triangle. So we can say that two triangles are congruent using ASA postulate. Therefore, triangle EDM is congruent to triangle MBC. Here we can prove congruency. These two triangles congruency we can prove. Why? Because these two angles and one side, included side is there. So is equal to two angles and that included side. So we can say that two triangles are congruent. If two triangles are congruent, condition for congruency is for all the sides and all the angles are equal. So we can say that angle DEM will be equal to this angle. DEM will be equal to angle BC, this angle. So this, if we are considering these two triangles, this angle, I will mark it as, this will be equal to angle MBC. Instead of DEM, this angle E, instead of DEM we can otherwise write it as MEM. That is AEM. DEM, instead of DEM we can write it as AEM. DEM is same as AEM. MBC, look at MBC, MBC. Instead of MBC we can write it as LBC, since B is the angle. Either we can write DEM or AEM. Instead of MBC we can write it as LBC. So reason CPCTC, that is corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. So we can say that the two triangles are congruent. Given ABCD is a parallelogram. So opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. So which sides will be equal? Opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. So we can write AD is equal to BC. Since M is the midpoint of CD, EA will be equal to 2 times AD. M is the midpoint and CD parallel to AB. M is the midpoint given. Also given CD is parallel to AB. So EA can be written as 2 times AD. 2 times AD. So AD and BC are equal since it is a parallelogram. Opposite sides are equal. Instead of AD we can write it as BC. So EA is equal to 2BC. We have to find out EL is equal to 2BL. So we want to consider triangle ELA and triangle BLC. ELA and triangle BLC. If you are considering these two triangles, that angle L is vertically opposite angles. L is a vertically opposite angle. So angle L is equal to angle L, vertically opposite angle. Next, we want to find out these two are similar. If we got one more angle, then only we can say that these two triangles are similar. For that, we discussed the congruency. We proved the congruency. So from there, we got which angle equal. Congruency we proved earlier. From there, we got this angle E is equal to this angle B. That is, we discussed from the first part, we discussed angle DEM. Using congruency, we got DEM, this one, is equal to angle LBC, that these two angles are equal. We are considering this angle, this triangle and this triangle ELA and ELA. This triangle ELA and triangle BLC. So L is vertically opposite angles. E and B are equal. Already we proved using the congruency. So we can say that two triangles are similar. For getting DEM is equal to angle MBC, for that only we discussed what congruency. For getting this part. So first we want to find out the congruency. Congruency, if we proved congruency, means all sides and angles, all the angles of one triangle is equal to all sides and all angles of another triangle. So we got this one. So we can take this here. So these two angles are equal. So we can say that using AA postulate, ELA is similar to triangle BLC. BLC using AA postulate. Since these two are similar, we can write EA divided by BC is equal to EL divided by BL. Already we know EA is equal to 2BC. Just now we proved that EA is equal to 2BC. EA is equal to 2BC. Now we discussed, no, EA is 2AD, EA is equal to 2AD. Since M is a midpoint, AD and BC both are same, so EA we can write it as EA is equal to 2BC. So instead of EA we can replace it as 2BC. EA is equal to 2BC. Saying BC denominator, EL divided by BL. Then BC we can cancel. So 2 is equal to EL divided by BC. Cross multiply, EL is equal to 2 can be written as 2 by 1. So cross multiply, EL is equal to 2BL. Thank you.